All right. My target is acquired. There is, oh my gosh, it's sleeping. This is so funny. There's a sleeping fox. We're going to try to fly in and take this fox. Oh, I gotcha. That's right. Get in the boat. All right. That's phase one. Now, phase two. Oops. I should be able to now lead the boat, right? Oh my gosh. All right. Phase three. Didn't work. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. Okay. That's too much momentum. I tried, but we have a fox and a boat here. And we're going to want to lead this back to our base. Or I guess we're going to boat it, then lead it. Because what I want to do today is add to Tom's tunnels. I want to make an automatic sweet berry farm. These foxes will actually harvest berry bushes for us, just like villagers harvest crops, right? So as you can see, there's our trusty tree of chaos. That's how you know we're getting close to home. So yeah, I've seen people actually flying with these boats behind them, but I don't think I've mastered the art of doing that. So yeah, we're just stuck with doing this the old-fashioned way, but that is very cool. Holy moly. This is my first time doing some hardcore, you know, traveling since I've been building all this stuff here and since the Tree of Chaos has done its thing. But people, thanks for tuning in. This is Impala 100. We just got right into it in today's episode. Take a look at that. Enderman Grief. We don't really see the world from this angle a lot. It's been a while since we've actually traveled by boat or anything like that. So this is extra special to see. Super cool stuff. Now, off camera, I can tell you, you didn't miss too much. There has been a minimal change over at the Citadel, and also we squid spawned in front of us. Beautiful. And also, we've been trading with Tom and our villagers over in Genesis Village in order to gather up a nest egg of more emeralds. So I'll give you an update of where we're at, but I'm pretty sure we've depleted our stock back here, and I don't think it's replenished. Yeah. So we're down to 3 stacks of pumpkins and we're almost out of melons because there's dramatically more demand for melons than pumpkins, from the villagers we know at least. And we will get back to our fox friend over here that is now in a boat. It was too smooth when we got it, by the way. That was like first try, by the way, as well. So super happy with myself. Let's check out the Citadel here. Now in here, what has changed is the middle. We've added a few more bells and kind of added some decoration in the corners here, just some armor stands with random plants and whatnot. I don't know, it was looking a little blank, so this has filled in the area quite nicely. And at night with all these firefly bushes, I think I'm almost too obsessed with these blocks. At night though, it looks, all the particles here are insane. Yeah, but villagers are still doing their thing here, just reading away. They've all swapped. They've played musical chairs with their workstations. Like our mending guy is now here in the savannah and desert room. Yeah, it's a mess. I wonder who the bully is that kicked this guy. I think this is our original villager that we traded up in Genesis Village. This guy kicked out our mending villager from his private office here. Yeah, you're a bully. That's enough distractions here. Holy, I forgot to... Okay, that's another distraction in itself. I forgot that I never organized my inventory here. Okay, the world is throwing a zillion distractions at me. Okay, I gotta take care of this. Come on. You're literally on my porch. We gotta get a no solicitor sign up here. Okay, I spelled it correctly. Look at that. Put me in a spelling bee. Okay, we changed that. No big deal. Okay, we're done. No more distractions. So we want to make ourselves a sweet berry farm today. And if we have time, I'm also thinking we want to make ourselves a sugarcane farm. So we're done manually harvesting this. So essentially, this is how it's going to work. Because we've seen enough redstone here. We've kind of established that we know the basics of redstone in this series. And what most of these farms typically involve is that there's an auto collection system beneath here with rails, right? So rails go around, pick up the items, spit it out, and then there's an item elevator that then disperses them into chests. So I'm thinking over here on this side, we could get a 9x9 area of, what is it? Dirt. You place sweet berries on top. The fox will run it throughout. They don't take damage in berry bushes. And then when they harvest the sweet berries, they'll sit there until they get collected by that. And then they get swooped up and into a storage system. So now, if you guys are unfamiliar, the reason why we're harvesting sweet berries, it's not because we love them or they have any use to us per se. We showed this off in a previous episode here, but the reason why these are so good is because butcher villagers buy these for like a premium or something. I think for every 10 sweet berries, you get yourself an emerald. So I could trade, what is it? A stack of these for a couple of emeralds, and it's so passive. Are you the butcher? There we go. Perfect. So just like that, we got 12 emeralds from a couple stacks. It's a great deal. We could also sell dried kelp if we really want, but I think that's not as good of a trade as sweet berries here. So eventually I think we're going to have plenty of butchers for us to trade with here, to where we could, basically turn a useless block into, mending books, right? So that's the thought process here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't want this to be too repetitive because this is a very similar farm to what we're dealing with, with what we just built. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of make some progress here. And I think you guys are probably going to want to see when we get the fox in here and get this thing working. All right. So this is basically all done functionality wise. I have a working item elevator here, and I could showcase that for you real quick. So we'll do this here. We'll just place 10 stone bricks into the system. If this is working correctly, it should all pop up right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Okay, 4 up top here. Okay. I was worried about that for a second. Anyways, yeah, so this is 100% complete as far as redstone functionality goes. Now it is time to place in the fun stuff here, which is the dirt and the sweet berries. That's all new news to y'all. And I have a feeling the more of these minecarts we have in this area, the more lag we're going to start getting. So we probably need to start picking our farms wisely from here on out in this area at least. And I'm thinking what we could do here when we get all these stone brick walls placed is that we can kind of place the lights in the ceiling here. So maybe we could go one end like this. Okay, gorgeous. This is all done. Now all we have to do is get some sweet berries planting in here. I'm going to hold off from planting this side. That is already grown. Are you kidding me? Okay, so this is enough for now. Now I want to focus on getting our fox friend in. Okay, so can the boat come on shore here? Is that possible? Oh, gorgeous. Oops. Why are you sitting? It's got a leash in its hand, so it's sitting now? Hold up, this is very interesting. Trying to clear out the way here for our fox friend. Tom is asleep, so I'm going to break all this open here. All right, and fox friend is now inside of here and trapped. So in case he tries to get out, we are going to be okay here. Tom, I'm going to take out your workstation. I'm sorry, bud. Okay, fox friend, I just need you to... Oh, gorgeous. We're going to now walk in here. There we go. Oh, this is going to hurt a bit. I'm going to place glass like this. You're all set. Have all the sweet berries in the world. Stay away from me. And what I will do from here... Okay, first off, he just threw his lead off. That's hilarious. Wish I had an ender pearl on me right now. Okay, problem solver here. Look at this. Okay, I think all the spots are now placed. Now I just need to work our way out. But this should be 100% done. Okay, berries are being harvested. Look at this. It is working, I think. So it's just this simple. Fox is running around eating berries. And then the excess is going to get harvested right here. So this should be filling up, and this is future profits here. I'm so stoked that we got this one done. And again, this was way quicker than this last one here because we were kind of relearning redstone with this, if you think about it. And yeah, since we've built this, by the way, look at the melon reserves here. That's a pretty big deal. But yeah, y'all are probably wondering what's coming next because we now have 3 different sources of emeralds here with sweet berries, melons, and pumpkins. The next farm I want to build down here is not actually emerald related. I mean, technically we can trade it for emeralds, but I want to create a sugarcane farm, and I've talked about this for ages because we have a gunpowder farm. But now we need sugarcane to make into paper and then have paper to make rockets. So that should never be an issue for us. Additionally, we have a, a huge Citadel upstairs where we're going to be needing lots of books. And yeah, we could trade for them too, getting bookshelves, but it would also be nice to just have excess paper. And last but not least, we can sell that paper to the librarians upstairs for extra emeralds whenever we're in a pinch. But I think farming up this stuff should be enough with farmers and butchers. I don't see us needing more than that. But yeah, I completely got distracted by checking out the sweetberry farm just now. It's not as efficient as I thought it would be. Just going as fast as our fox wants it to go. If we're running into issues, maybe we could try to get a second one down here. Maybe that'll speed things up. I don't know. Also, I feel bad for our fox friend. By the way, I forgot to name the fox. Shoot. I was going to name it Trot. Mr. Trot. I'd like to name you, please. No, I'd like to name you. I'm going to die from sweet berries, aren't I? Get back here. Okay, I'm tearing all this down. Come here. Stop. Oh, did I get you? There we go. There's Trot. That wasn't one of my brightest moments here. Here we go. This should be all set now. Okay, that was embarrassing, but it's okay because we still got Trot named now. So Foxtrot, Trot the Fox, is now going to be producing tons of emeralds for us. Look at this. We already have 2.5-ish emeralds here. But yeah, before I got distracted here, this is now 100% done now that Foxtrot is named. We are going to expand the tunnel down this way. I'm thinking we could put the sugarcane farm on this end too. It's going to follow a similar pattern where we could kind of see the farm. Maybe we could mix it up a bit. I don't know. We'll get creative, but I'm going to expand the tunnel here and try to plan out where exactly we're going to place a sugarcane farm here. And essentially it's going to be a sugarcane farm, but I also want to have a paper mode enabled. So instead of just crafting or farming sugarcane, we could flip a switch and then it would automatically start funneling sugarcane to be crafted automatically into paper for us. So, and maybe there's even a sugar mode too that we could do. I don't know. This is going to be the fun part. We'll see how this goes. Okay, some digging was done and we did some remodeling here. So as you can see, instead of having the little, I guess, 3x3 entrance, this is now a 7x3 entrance here. 7 wide, 3 tall. And when we walk in, we're going to have sugarcane growing on both sides, and then the item collection system is going to be here. And essentially, we're going to do the same concept as before. We're going to have hopper minecarts beneath here, bouncing back and forth. It's going to unload into hopper chain here, and the same mirrored on this side. And I want it to meet up in the middle. And from there is where we're going to funnel both sugarcane and also paper, depending on the flick of a switch or a lever. I don't know. And then there's going to be an item elevator that goes up and transports it into 2 separate chests that are going to be right here and here. Now, it's been a week since I've worked on this here, and I'm trying to get my bearings again. So I dug this out and kind of took a little break. And what I've been trying to figure out for the past 30 minutes is how exactly this redstone concept of turning off and on a paper mode would work. And so I did a little bit of testing where there's some space. So if we go outside here, I have a display to share you. And I was thinking maybe we could make like a redstone warehouse at some point to like keep useful stuff, like for instance a crafter comparator type thing here. You know, item elevators, basically for us to go back to for reference when we build more redstone stuff. So let me know if you guys like that idea or not. We could try to find a place to put a little redstone testing warehouse. But for now, this is going to be our warehouse. So as you can see, we've done some stuff here. So there's obviously a crafter at the bottom. You could click to enable and disable these slots. So to make paper, you need to, have something, what is it? Yeah, paper recipes, that, right? So we kind of got ahead of ourselves. Now, we could toggle this hopper on and off by powering it. So if I throw in redstone, I guess that doesn't work. But if I throw in, let's say, 6 paper here, since this redstone block is now powering this hopper, the paper goes right on through. And I have sugarcane in my inventory here. We might as well, you know, put this on display. So right now, it's not funneling down. But as soon as I flick this, paper's going to start coming out, essentially. Oops. Yeah, so kind of goofed that one up a bit there with the redstone, but you guys get the point. Paper's now coming out, but then when I flick this again, well, I guess we're all out of sugarcane. But you guys get the point, so we could do this again. Sugarcane continues to funnel through, and now we have 45 paper here. So that's the whole concept. This is made, and I want to implement this basically. We're gonna have to dig down a bit more, but this, imagine this being our funneled hoppers here. So if we just kind of go out by one, this is what we're looking at here, right? So hoppers from both ends. We just need to dig down and implement this. And right here, I'm thinking we will add a dispenser, probably straight downwards, I'm thinking. So maybe like right here, dispenser straight down, and from there we have a little item dispenser where it's continually, you know, going down. And there will be one, whatchamacallit, there will be one water stream here going up into an elevator. Oh, and then we're gonna have to sort it though. Shoot. So yeah, we can't do the same item elevator here. We're actually just gonna have to do 2 separate item elevators again, because I don't want to also do another item sorter. It's not necessary here. But yeah, hopefully your minds or brains aren't tied up into too big of a knot. I'm going to go ahead and do the dang thing, wire this up with redstone, and we could try to test this out in a bit. All right, lots has happened. I tried showing off my work there in a montage. Hopefully that worked. Take a look at this. Anyways, this should be fully complete now. Let's give a proper tour of this. Sugarcane grows up. It gets collected by the system. We head down here where then the item elevator swoops it up and throws it right here. See? And, okay, this is crazy. This is how it works. Let me show you how I wired it. How about that? This light right here, first and foremost, it's my favorite part of this. It's the most simple redstone. This indicates that it's sugarcane collection mode. When I turn this off, it is linked up to that redstone wire there. So when I turn it on, you can see the piston extends, the little mechanism that we showed above on the surface just a second ago that locks the hoppers. And we just have vertical redstone just like this winding through here. And might as well throw up a little lantern. But yeah, it just goes up on the roof here. That's how we did that. And yeah, we just have two little hopper minecarts going back and forth underneath both edges here. And here's the hopper chain that then goes into our crafter, which we have here enabled. And we'll show this off in just a bit in all of its glory. And on top of that, we have the redstone mechanism here that makes it go. We have an item elevator down that ice pathway. And then we also have, what is it? This is the regular paper or sugarcane collection chamber here with a dispenser. And we have a comparator, again, our favorite thing in the whole wide world here, which then shoots out whatever's in here. So let's do this in action here. We're going to let this sugarcane grow on this side. This is done, and I'm going to actually do some block changes here in just a bit and do some building magic because this is going to be quite ugly here. So I'm going to have to somehow make it look better. Yeah, let's do a demonstration here, shall we? So let's say we want, what is it? Yeah, we want sugarcane. So this light is on here. So let's go ahead and place down all of this sugarcane. Hold up. Yeah, we're just going to hold Q. There we go. And now that is where the system's going to start going to work. And you'll see it all show up here as time goes on. And it's absolutely crazy back here, by the way. Trying to navigate. But as you can see, sugarcane's coming up. Now we could switch this now. Let's switch this completely to where now we're crafting paper. And paper should be going out and up into, yep, right here. So let's take a look and see if we can see some more paper coming up. Boom, there we go. So it's working. And the paper shows up on this side. So it's working 100%. I'm so excited to see that we actually did some redstone correctly here. We've been on a heater down here in Tom's Tunnels. By the way, sweet berries are trickling in. Pumpkins are just starting to add up, as well as melons. This is a beautiful sight here. Now, sugarcane is being added to the list there. So, now from here, I'm going to do a little bit of decorating. I want to continue in this pattern here on the inside. I'm thinking maybe what we could do on these walls specifically, is take this light blue terracotta. I'm thinking we kind of, yeah, add it here on the edges. Yeah, something like that would work. And then above here, I guess let's start below. First off, this is going to be all grass, so we could go ahead and get rid of this. But maybe beneath and above the glass here, we could keep, what is it, these mud brick slabs. I think that would look good. And we'll just let the grass grow in here. We have some time. Yeah, something like this here. Yeah, I like this a lot. I don't know how we're going to blend in the roof, but this is at least a start. And I think I need to place this glass down so grass doesn't grow on the other side of it here. So, okay, well, I got plenty of work to do here to kind of finish up this area, but it's super exciting to see that this is now working. And we're going to start to get a ton of paper and sugarcane from this over time. It's going to be effortless, and most importantly, it's been fun to do. Check this out. We have ourselves a beautiful little corridor here. We definitely did some tweaks from the last clip. We added some frog lights up top. Stole that from the Nether Hub. We have, what is it? We kind of mix up the walls here a little bit. Put some wood on the ceiling. We're all set. This is going. Right now it's in sugarcane mode. I was really hoping one of these would trigger here. That's not the case. But 2 new auto farms were placed in here. Now, you guys may be wondering, well, what's next with these tunnels? I'm thinking we're first off taking a break. We're done. By the way, I think I just heard one go. Nope, that was a different hopper. We're almost done here. There's a ton of auto farms down here, you know, as intended, right? I'm trying to avoid adding every single type of farm down here because of lag. We already have plenty. We have the creeper farm, the sniffer nest. What else? We have our kelp farm, moss farm over there. You name it. Tons of, what is it? Super smelter. I guess not a super smelter, but you guys get the point. There's a ton of redstone and stuff going on here. So I think eventually we're going to cap it. One more episode here I think we're going to be spending down here. I want to make some crop farms. So that should be fun. And then eventually, I was thinking we had a few villagers down here to trade with. TBD on that. I want to keep some of that a surprise here. Not just make a boring trading hall setup. I promise that's not what we're going to do. But for the time being, I think we're all set down here. And yeah, there's a ton of stuff here. We're going to have to get this all figured out. I think first and foremost, I could safely take all this stone out here and store this in our bulk storage area. And since we're in our bulk storage area, I had an idea here. Yeah, this tunnel existed. I had an idea to kind of have like a secret tunnel kind of heading on in here, but I need a way back up. So we're going to try to figure that out. But again, I kind of want to have an entrance from our home into the tunnels. I saw a comment a while ago, and maybe a few people commented this, but having a network of tunnels here connecting up from our basement area would be pretty dang cool. So eventually I think I want to have like some sort of like, you know, press a button, hoppers extend here, and then we, you know, can reach the tunnels that way. The only issue is we need to find a way back up. So, yeah, open to suggestions here. Now we are going to go to sleep here because it is night time and it's raining, and we don't want to end the episode while it's raining. John Cena, look at that. See? Okay, this is enough getting distracted by how cool our world is. We're going to go, yeah, wrap this thing up here in the forest. First off, shout out to Oi Usagi for the buying some merch. Thank you so much for that, and you are on the tree here already, so yeah, special shout out to you, but we also have a few more people to add to the tree. First off, I want to give a shout out to Calix Wolf for buying some merch. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Tree of Chaos. And another special shout out goes to Gunner. Thank you too, or thank you also. How about that? For buying some merch. There you go. You get a cringy wording from Impala here. And in case I missed anyone else, thank you so much. But I think this is everyone, at least as far as from when I'm recording here. I know that things have gotten crazy the past few episodes. So again, your support has been insane. This is well above the clouds now. Just a few episodes, we were like down here, I want to say. Like right on the same level as our floating island. This is just absurd. I also saw a extremely thumbs up comment in the last episode where we could hide these firefly bushes underneath carpets because they will always emit lighting, I think. Is that the deal? I don't know. I think that is a good little trick though, because the bushes can be overkill, you guys have seen it. I've been using them everywhere in this world. We'll keep this as is for now, but I do like that idea. So maybe a few of these bushes can be, yeah, underneath some moss carpet here to kind of improve the aesthetic while still maintaining the particle effects. So today's comment is coming from Honeysuckle Gaming. It's just too many words to fit in a line here. So Honeysuckle is what it comes out to be here. And they specifically commented on our Nether Hub video. And they said, nice Nether Hub. Looking forward to seeing the tunnels completed coming away from the hub. Do you play around with color schemes in a creative world before building in survival? Or do you just collect blocks you think will work together and try it out as you go? This was a great comment, and thank you so much. First and foremost, Lordy, we have been neglecting the nether tunnels here. I promise we'll get them done. It's so boring and repetitive, but it's going to make such a big difference once they're finished here. So literally, I guess we already went in here earlier this episode, but nothing has changed. I love how functional it is. It serves as a storage system. Goodness gracious. So if you guys remember, we did a live stream for the Nether Hub Tunnel here. I believe this was a this was a planned video here. So as far as the Nether Hub goes, this was a concept that, you know, showed up in my head, and I kind of drawed out the design. As far as the blocks go, you guys probably know this about me. I'm lazy. I like to use blocks that are readily available to me. That's just how it's kind of gone in this world. You know, I think there's a good mix of using the blocks that are readily available to you, but it's also good to branch out and have a goal to maybe try out a new block, which is what we kind of did with the pale oak logs at the Citadel, right? Anyways, yeah, this was 100% freelanced and used outside of the design, which was on, you know, probably some notebook paper in a scrapyard now, or what is it? Landfill. Okay, you guys get the point. Or I've recycled it, hopefully. I don't know. Hopefully I've recycled. If not, shame on me. Anyways, this tunnel here was 100% made out of blocks that we had. And I think viewers suggested that up top, but this was 100% freelanced as well. I think when you play the game long enough, you just kind of, you know how to design certain things a certain way. And that's kind of how this came to be here. Because I've probably worked on 10 plus nether hubs in my life and tunnels and all that stuff. This is something that's been around since the beta days of Minecraft. So yeah, anyways, I thought that was a super interesting comment to talk about here because we normally don't do that. So anyways, I am dropping down here. We have neglected this space so much. Look at that, a lone frog light here. We need to... First off, these guys have taken damage. That's not good. But we need to automate this so I don't, you know, have so many losses here. I'm sure there were more frog lights there. But that is going to be something we worry about in another episode. Our time is up here. Thank you people so much for tuning in. Your support has just been incredible. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like rating down below. It really helps out the channel. And if you hated it, leave a dislike and tell me why. This has been Impala 100, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy for now. Bye-bye.